As defined by the ACC T3 Financial Accounting textbook, a petty cash fund is an amount of cash kept on hand to pay for minor expenditures. The size and capacity of the petty cash fund is different across different businesses. However, its operation involves the same three principles. Operating activities are firstly establishing the fund, secondly making repayments from the fund, and finally replenishing the fund. The first step of operation, establishing the fund, requires writing a check for the amount of the fund, then cashing the check and giving the cash to a trusted employee, nominated as the custodian. After this, a journal entry is then made to record the establishment of the fund. As seen as this example, suppose on May 1, the chicken shop cashes an $100 check for a petty cash fund, where this cash is given to the employee Jason, who is the custodian. On this date, the journal entry would be recorded. This entry would increase petty cash and decrease the cash account, with there being no change to total assets as the chicken shop still holds the cash and has not taken it outside of the business. The next activity is making repayments from the fund. After the petty cash fund is established, the cash can then be used to pay for expenses that the business holds. To make these payments, there are typically two options. Firstly, cash can be physically taken from the fund to make a payment, or employees may require a reimbursement from the fund for money they have personally spent on the business. However, in this step, no journal entries are made, as they are only recorded when the fund has been replenished. This takes us to the last operating activity, replenishing the fund. To replenish the petty cash fund, the remaining balance of cash must be counted, and the business must cash a check to bring the cash back to its initial balance. After the fund has been replenished, the amount that was replenished should equal the total number of receipts. However, this is not always the case. This could be due to the custodian not having all the receipts, or if they have given the incorrect change. When this occurs, it is charged to an account called cash over insured. The purpose of this account is to act as a temporary account which can be used for both debit and credit balances, with a debit balance increasing expenses and a credit balance decreasing expenses. However, this is determined by the situation at hand. In some cases, an employee may be given a credit card to the business in which they can validate any purchases that have been made more easily.